Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video lecture series, I will be covering the topic Jenkins, and I will be covering almost all the topics in the same, and we will be starting with building some basic freestyle jobs to some complex pipelines. So without getting any delay, let's get started. What is Jenkins? Jenkins is an automation tool written in Java to do all the non-human part of the software development life cycle. So you can almost automate anything with Jenkins, starting with deploying your application to test them. And to install Jenkins, you need to have Java installed on your machine, and here's the official documentation guide URL. So we will be following that only. I will be providing the link in the description for the same, and for this blog post as well. I will be displaying you the method of installing the same in Windows and Linux. It will be pretty similar to Mac, and in the official documentation you can see here it has all the option to install it on Kubernetes, on Mac OS. So the method which we will be using is using the war file, and these are the requirements for the same prerequisite that you need to have this much of RAM and all these things. And Jenkins has these two releases. One is LTS, one that stands for long-term support, and one is for beta testing. So we will be using this one, and I have already downloaded the file. So as I do, ls basically stands for list. It will list that I have already downloaded the war file. And to start the Jenkins, we need to use this command java-jar, then the file name, and as soon as I hit the enter, it will start the setup process for me. And let's wait for this to install successfully. And in the end, it will also displaying that initial admin password file path, which is also required. So as soon as this says it's completed, we can just either go to the machine IP address, or if it's on the local machine, we can go to localhost 8080, and it will give us this prompt that we are readying Jenkins for you. Now we will be moving towards the post installation step, which will be like unlocking the Jenkins with the admin password. And here is the path of the file for the admin password will be located. In case of Windows, this will be the path, and it's located under C directory users, then your username as mentioned in the blog post. And for Linux, it will be visible again under /home, then your username slash, then the .jenkins and secret.admin. In the terminal, as soon as Jenkins completed its installation, it will display the path of the admin file there. So as it started, and here you can see as well that it is displaying me that here is the path of the admin file, and it is saying that if you are not sure, then you can use this link to see where it is. Let me open it in my terminal. So although it has displayed the password right here for me, either we can use this file to open it if you have started Jenkins in the backend. Let me paste it and let me hit the continue button. Now I will be getting redirected to the setup path. Now the steps are pretty similar for Windows. I am downloading the jar file here for the Windows. Once I have the file ready, I will go back to my command prompt in Windows, and I will list it that it is available there. And for the installation, again I can hit the same command in Windows as well, java-jar, but there is some issue because of the mismatch of the Java version on my Windows machine. We can use this -- enable feature flag to bypass that message. So let me do that, and once we see that it had started the server for us, let's wait for this to set up things for us. And we can again similarly we can go back to the browser and look for the localhost 8080, and here is the path for the admin file, and here it is getting displayed as well in Windows. So as soon as I hit the password, it will redirect me to this prompt both in Windows and Linux. Now I have to select that which method I want to install. Should I install the suggested plugins, which basically has all the basic functionalities to like add git, to add timestamp, and bunch of other things. And we can even select individual plugin which we want to install. So I will be going with the basic package, and as I hit the same, it will start installing all these plugins to this Jenkins server. Now for plugin, I will be creating a separate video. In that I will be demonstrating more deeply about how can you install plugins after you have set up your Jenkins server. And in the right side you can see there are logs getting displayed that which plugin it's installing. Now the next prompt which will be asked is to set up the username and password. So the username I will be creating is with username Vipin, and password will be test_Jenkins, let's say. Then again test_Jenkins. Full name will be Kumar Vipin Yadav, and email will be abc@jenkins.com for now. And we can even skip and continue with the admin user as well by clicking this option, but I will be creating my own user, so let me save and move ahead. Now it will ask you to add your Jenkins URL. In my case, it's on my local machine, so I will be adding it as localhost only, but you can add your machine IP address here if you are using some other machine or containers to deploy the same. Once I hit that, it will ask me to start the Jenkins, and as I click on that, I have my Jenkins dashboard ready. Here you will see all these options to create jobs, to set up an agent, to configure a cloud. Then on the top you see the username, then it has my user ID, you will see the logout button. So we will be covering all those of course in the future videos. And for the installation part on Windows and Linux, that's pretty much about it. And thank you for watching this one. If you do like the video, feel free to share it with your friends and stay tuned for the further videos. Thanks for watching.